Hello everyone, and welcome back to the final part, the finale of Tadpole Treble. I almost said Tadpole, like that's not a thing. Tadpoles are not Advil. Coughing, sneezing. But anyways, in the last part, we went through the piranha jungle, and then we went through Thunder Creek. And today we are about to finish up this game once and for all. And now we're going to go through Saltwater Cape. Now, the thing about this stage is actually also something that makes this really more threatening. So, first of all, our little tadpole friend is a clean water sort of creature. So salt water is going to do damage over time because her body isn't used to salt water. So eating food is the only way you're gonna live through this stage. Also, this is probably my third favorite song in the game. Also, probably one of my favorite stages to play through, because it's actually really this is our final stretch before we'll get back home. So pretty much as you take poison damage from the salt water, you're gonna try to make your way for the end of the stage. As you can tell, also your Tadpole Treble, or your treble charge, isn't gonna work too much during the stage, just because you're gonna be in the salt water and taking damage. Because every time you take damage, you actually lose your treble charge if it's not already fully charged, so you're going to be really relying on your skills and your wits with your controller. And it looks like some seagulls has already found that we're in the water. But as you can tell, when you jump out of the water, she's fine out of the water. Uh-oh. It's getting closer. Yep, the birds are starting to catch on to the fact that we're swimming back to our home. Now we have to attack for our lives to get back home. So pretty much if you don't attack fast enough, you automatically die. Just so you know. Staying above the water will not only help you stay alive longer, but also will get your treble charge charging. As you can see, now we have our full charge, so if we have to hammer through rocks back under the water, we are now able to. Also, the bird also is a safe place to get your charge back, by the way. Strange as that is, you can do that. And also, it protects you from poison damage for them. A few seconds later, you're mashing out. Oh, it came back. Nope, that's fine. Thank you. Stop eating us. But yeah, this song pretty much is like, this is the final endurance back to your house. So it's a really epic song. And it really requires you to jump out of the water if you want to get through it. But actually it doesn't, because if you can stay in the salt water the whole time, because that's actually one of the achievements for this stage. If you stay in the salt water for the whole stage and only collect food pellets, then you get a special fly. Well, in any case, we made it back. Oh, well, that looks like pollution. That looks really bad. messed up by this. Apparently it's coming from a ship nearby. Well, it's only up to Treble now. Or it's only up to Baton to stop this catastrophe from getting worse. So she goes into the belly of the beast. Also, this final stage is actually... Well, I'll be telling you about it as we go, but we have a history. So, you're technically not finished the game until you beat the final stage. But now you can play the first stage again if you want to. But now we're gonna be going to the Shrunken Wreck as soon as I go back there. But pretty much I was just showing off the... There was literally not sucking... I forget what I said. Anyways, but pretty much there's only like 12 stages in this game. Which I feel like is a kind of a shame, because I feel like they could have did a lot more. But, you know, for what we got, this was a really good game. Now, this final boss, on the other hand, this is probably my least favorite stage just because of how you learn how to beat it. So pretty much you're going to be on this one section the whole time. So, you need to attack the boss with using your attack button. So pretty much you have to take away all of these little power cords.
Do you know what happens to a tadpole when it's struck by electricity?
By the way, the electricity only affects the line set you're on. So that's a good note to keep in mind. Also, this stage is the one that is the most taxing because you barely get any life restored. And there's poison. Those little oil streaks that you see on some of the lines, those will damage you if you stay in them over time. And let me tell you, I've learned that the hard way. I've played this boss 10 times in my first file before I was able to understand what I was supposed to fully do. Time for the second phase of the boss battle. Take what? You didn't do anything. So now you gotta use your little, I don't know what they call them. I'll just call them jump points to jump up and hit the brain of the boss. Because apparently it's an egg, or whatever. Don't ask me how that makes sense. It doesn't. By the way, the music in this stage loops because you just have to destroy the boss. But also you need it to loop if you want to be 100% the stage, by the way. Yeah, it's pretty And here comes the part of the stage which made me the most annoyed. This is where they start throwing everything at you. And also you realize that you have no treble charge this whole boss fight. So what you need to do, you need to hit the flames of this little torch that the robot has back at it to hit it. You can only do it, by the way, once it's about to launch it, so when it starts flashing.
You better tell me, or I might make some tadpole soup.
If you do it too soon, you won't damage it, so you have to wait before the flames come out. So. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the song.
Party music is slamming here, little tadpoles be jamming here. Just lend me your cool ears, the party of thy years now. What's a life without adventure? And what's life without some pain? Hey, Baton, we could just keep rocking, girl. And we'll rock till we die or go insane.
So yeah, the song pretty much loops until you beat the boss. I didn't know this for the first 10 times I played this boss because I didn't know how to damage it. Also, that flame attack is very hard to dodge. It's really finicky on the frame that you need to dodge it, so I wouldn't play around with this boss too much. Also, it adds a lot more rocks in the way the longer you play go into the song. So But with that, we have finished the boss. That doesn't look good. Oh, that's not good. We landed on land. But the pond is right in sight. She finally reached the level of her life where she got the legs. With them, she uses them to jump out into safety. And by the way, that's the end of the game. No, I'm not joking either. Now we're gonna go into the credits scene. So here you go. This is where I'm gonna wrap up my thoughts, and then we're gonna talk about some of the extra features later. But yeah, that's been Tadpole Treble. Alright, so here's where I'm gonna go ahead and start talking to you guys about. So, this game is a pretty short game. This is a game that costs around, I'd like to say, about $15 or $16 in Canadian dollars, which is a lot. So, I mean, is it worth it? I say give it a try. If you don't have the money, then you might want to save it up for something that you may enjoy a lot better. But this is a nice sidetrack from things. Considering that there's a bunch of stuff that you can still do after the game is finished, because there is still a lot of achievements and stuff you need to get. I still haven't unlocked everything on my main file. So I'm hoping to be able to finish everything up so I can be able to show you guys everything that this game has to offer. But if you're just doing it as a standalone playthrough, you might want to actually learn how to use the other modes of the game, which is quartet mode or score mode, where pretty much you can make your own music. Or just try to go and get as many challenge flies or bubbles as possible and try to get high scores. Because you actually can go and download, apparently, other people's custom songs that they made. And that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to make a custom song eventually for this game, so you guys can have that to remember me by. This game was fun, but what I was about to discuss with the last boss is that you can die after the last hit if you stand in poison, by the way. Because that's what happened to me. I was very livid. Do you know how mad I was when I found out that I died because I was standing in poison, because I didn't know I could move because I thought it was a scripted event where I'd be invincible after beating the boss, and then I died. I was so livid because I figured out how to beat the boss, and I beat the boss with like one piece of health left, and of course that was enough to kill me.
And the scout super frame has almost reached its peak.
No matter what happens, you can rest assured.
The child that endured Thunder Creek.
So go, little tadpole,
Find your way back home.
Swim for that sanctum you see.
go, little tadpole.
You are almost done.
And when you get back, you can say
That you took it in stride.
Inside Thunder Creek.
Thunder Creek.
Yup, so pretty much there are a few things in this game where I was like, wow, design-wise this is kind of bad. and they should have made it a little bit scripted so things like that couldn't happen where you die at the final boss. But you know what? Whatever. At the end of the day, I still think this game is worth anybody's time to playing, or if they were interested in buying, to buy it. Because there's still a lot of stuff even after the game that you can still do, which I'll be showing off in a little bit, and in an extra part, so. Let's game. And now we're all together and sing, oh man. An adventure. Honestly, I think... So pretty much now, I'm just going to show off a few things. But I'm going to be right back because most of the stuff is just bios and other things. So, I'm going to be back in a little bit, and I'll let you guys enjoy some of the bios and some of the other stuff that the game has to offer. So, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I'm back, and welcome! This is the Bestiary. So, I'm just gonna show off most of the characters and stuff for this game, but if you guys want to read any of this, you guys can go ahead and pause it. But pretty much I'm just showing off now all the things that you can unlock through the game. Because there's still a bunch of stuff that you need to unlock by collecting more bubbles, which, like, you don't have the final boss unlocked, but you have, like, most of the things that you probably care about already unlocked just by playing the game normally. So yeah, I say this game really is like, maybe like, I think this game is good. It could have had more stuff added to it, and more things of it ironed out. But you know, for like a $10 or $15 game, I forget which one it is, this game is pretty good. I enjoyed my time with it. It was a short detour off of like all the other rhythm games I was playing, and it was actually more, I feel like, a little bit more involved than Rhythm Heaven, to be honest, because you don't just press a button or a direction on the directional pad to play the game. You literally have to move and use your action button to actually do stuff in this game, and be careful not to die. But yeah. actually, when I was going through this, I was trying to read a lot of the things for these characters anyways. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much to say at this point. Pretty much the game kind of explains itself pretty quickly. And this is the composition mode that I was talking about earlier. I thought it was composer, but it's composition mode, where you can pretty much build your own stages. I don't show it off because it's actually a lot complicated and I would actually need to show it off in an extra video when I have stuff already completed. So pretty much I'm probably not going to show that off until eventually I get around to actually finishing my own stage and showing you in like an extra video. And again, you can watch over any of the cutscenes by using the sequence mode. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off real quick. I could have just played the game on my old file and then just put in the cutscenes, but it was less editing work if I just did it naturally, so. And the only other thing is the music player. And this is actually where we're going to be ending off. So pretty much, this is pretty much the end, and to unlock things for the music player, you need to, you know, get perfects, S ranks, and all the bubbles on a stage. So yeah. But this has been everything for me, guys. I'm gonna let you guys listen to the song, and I will catch you guys next time for another Let's Play. I have really enjoyed this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. But until then, next time, with me, we're gonna head off to another place in another land. The extra video will eventually come out. I promise you that. So, until then, enjoy the rest of Midnight Bayou. And I have been Multi12679, and I will catch you chows next time. Ciao, ciao, for now.
I'll be your own ranger, protect you from danger, like blood-sucking strangers here. I think we should go dancing once we grow our own 2 legs. Dare I say you're entrancing. Since we were heirs. When you're feeling lonely, playing a flat tone, we just need to think only of us two. I'd sing through a sore throat if it kept you afloat. This is my love note for you. Bayous are so lovely, bayous are so beautiful, bayous are the girl of my dreams. Whoops, pardon my own tall shred, but I hope and pray bayous feel the same way about me. A queen, beans and rice, flies and plankton, Manger southern cuisine. Yet it looks like you're headed for dresses more green. Seems I'm a bit rusty, could use some modesty. Guess we'll just have to be friends. Please stay out of trouble, keep grabbing those bubbles. I hope I'll see you again. And if you should